اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
And there is also a concept of forced marriage. If parents marry off their children without their consent, then in Islam, this marriage is not valid. But if they both agree, later it becomes valid. So this is the concept of forced marriage. If parents, they want to marry without the consent of children, then the marriage is not valid. And a question may arise when there is a difference of opinion. In this situation, what we need to do, a family needs to sit and discuss, and at the end, final decision is with boy and girl. So we have seen that forced marriage is not allowed. And the other scenario is that if to marry off a girl, her father consent is necessary. As I have discussed the concept of wilayat, father is the wali. If father does not agree and only girl is agreed, if this is the case study, what we have to do? If father does not agree and only girl is agreed. In this situation, jurists say in their fatwa that consent of father is necessary because of the wilayat. So as you can see, many people here do the taqleed for Ayatollah Sistani. So father permission for girl. So this question is asked that I am a virgin girl but independent financially. Is it necessary to obtain my guardian's permission for marriage? The answer is it is necessary to seek your father or parental grandfather's permission. Baap or dada ki permission. Question. Even if she is financially independent, if I am a virgin girl, do I need to seek my father's permission for temporary or permanent marriage? Answer is yes, it is necessary. So father permission is necessary even if the girl is independent financially. Then the other question is, if a woman is over 30 years of age and is still virgin, is it necessary for her to seek the permission of her guardian for marriage? Answer, if she is not independent, it is obligatory on her to seek his consent. Rather, even if she is independent, she must seek his consent as a matter of compulsory precaution. So father, even if she is not, if she is dependent or not dependent, permission is necessary. And I have also quoted the fatwas so that there is authentic way to know. And then the other question is it permissible for a Muslim single man to consummate permanent marriage contract with a Christian or Jewish woman? Answer, it is not permissible. For permanent marriage, it is not permissible. Okay, so now as we are discussing about the forced marriage, because first we say during courtship, then we are looking for the potential spouse. So who will look, boy or girl or parents. But forced marriage is not allowed. If the children do not agree, do the parents have right to force them for the marriage? What is the answer? No, it is totally wrong to force them to marry. And Islam does not allow it. And you have seen in many cases, many parents discuss this. It is seen in our society that some parents create such a pressure or build such environment that children have to say yes. So parents say it is the matter of our dignity and status in the society and they force, but it is not allowed in Islam. As you can see, forced marriage is not valid. But there is importance of saying yes with tongue. Saying yes, if you say yes with the tongue, does have its authenticity. So as you can see this, tongue says yes, heart says no, still it is acceptable in Sharia. Because there is importance when you say yes, so there is importance. So we have to be careful about that. So if parents want, so parents should explain and convince their children first. Parents should explain and convince children with patience and not to force, so that the marriage is pleasing for Allah and acceptable by society. So as we have seen the concept of forced marriage, and nowadays we have also why the divorce rate is so higher, because of the results of forced marriage, which is also not allowed. And the end result is, even the child can do the marriage under pressure, then what we can see the result is divorce and separation. And you have noticed in past environment and awareness was different, and despite of forced marriage, women did not get divorced. And you have listened that muhavara that घर से डोली निकली तो जनाजा ही निकलेगा. But today's generation does not tolerate and take divorce because of no patience and no tolerance. So parents should marry their children with mutual understanding and consent. And so we have discussed this whole idea of the forced marriage.
اللهم صل على